Hello, my name is Cher Greving, and this is a video that I have made to introduce myself. It is part of the requirements to receive my building leadership endorsement from Fort Hays State University. On this first screen, you can see some things that are important to me. First of all, faith, family, and friends is kind of the motto that I live by each and every day. Also, I have 3 pictures of athletic teams that I enjoy following. Athletics is a passion of mine. I have coached for 24 years, and I know the valuable life lessons that athletes can learn, especially young athletes as they participate in athletics. So in my free time, I like to follow and cheer for the Kansas State Wildcats and the Kansas City Royals in my hometown, home school, the Logan Trojans. This is my family. My husband Colby and I have been married for 26 years. We have 4 almost grown children. Our oldest daughter, Kaylee, graduated from Kansas State with a degree in business, and she is working full-time in the HR department at Valley Hope, which is a drug and alcohol unit out of Norton, Kansas. She works at the corporate office there. My second daughter, Kristen, will be a junior at Fort Hays State and majoring in elementary education. She wants to be a teacher and a coach like her mom. My son just graduated high school from Logan. In the fall, he will attend Bethel College in Newton, and he will study communications, radio broadcasting, specifically sports broadcasting, and he will also play basketball there. And my youngest daughter, Cameron, will be a junior at Logan High School, as she has plans to attend Kansas State to become an optometrist. So we hope that works out for her. We live on the family farm near Prairie View. I drive about 17 miles to work in Logan each day, and my husband is busy raising lots of crops and lots of cattle, and we help him out in our free time when we can. We help him out when we're available. Otherwise, he's just a very busy man. Education. I graduated from Logan High School, and as did my husband. We both got our high school diplomas from there. I grew up in Logan. I teach in Logan. I'll tell you more about that later. I got my bachelor's degree from Fort Hays State in elementary education, and after 10 years of teaching elementary, I decided to get my master's degree from the University of Nebraska at Kearney. The reason I chose Kearney over Fort Hays is because at the time Kearney was offering the complete program online and Hays was not, and with my young family, that was the way for me to go at that time. And so now I'm back at Fort Hays completing my building leadership endorsement. This is where I teach. This is my school, Logan USD 326. This is where I grew up, I graduated, and now I'm back teaching at. For 10 years, I was an elementary music teacher, then decided to go back for my master's, and then became the 7th through 12th grade special education teacher. I've been doing all of this I will be starting my 24th year. 3 years ago, our school needed a middle school social studies teacher, and so I asked if I could do that, and my special ed co-op actually contracts me out for 3 hours of the day to be general education, and then the rest of the time I'm back into the resource room. For my 24 years, I've been the junior high volleyball and basketball coach, and 3 years ago I became the junior high athletic director. In one of my courses here recently, the question was asked, what is my experience with leadership? And I decided to put this slide on here to kind of explain why I have the drive to obtain my building leadership endorsement. I feel like I have leadership experiences with my job as a special education teacher, supervising the 3 para-educators that I have. This requires for me to schedule them, make their schedules throughout the day, supervise, evaluate. My co-op has me evaluate my paras, mentor them, and offer advice or suggestions for them, which I consider valuable leadership experience. With my head coaching positions, I have also gained valuable leadership experience, not only leading my practices and acting as a coach, but also mentoring my athletes, my young athletes, and then talking to the parents, helping parents out with some of the roadblocks they feel they have while having young athletes in their household. As an athletic director, I know that I'm gaining leadership experience by scheduling activities, filling contracts, hiring officials, paying officials, making work schedules for my staff, making sure we have ticket takers, concession stand workers, gym sweepers, etc. I also, for the whole time that I've been married, have been our church secretary, so I prepare a weekly bulletin. And then I'm also the church pianist, so I'm at worship each Sunday to play the piano. And then I also am on the 4-H board, and I am a 4-H community leader. Excuse me. So why do I want to be an administrator? First of all, I feel I have a strong passion for my students. I value my job as a teacher, and I enjoy going to school every day to see my students. Someone just asked me what age level I enjoy the most, and I actually said middle school. They thought I was joking, but it really is where my heart is for these kids. They're just trying to find their identity and fit in at this age. Kind of awkward at times, but I really enjoy helping them out, assisting them, just loving them, and providing that daily support that they all need. I'm an experienced teacher. I feel like I have some things to offer at the next level. I know the cliche phrase, been there, done that, but that's kind of me. I feel like I've been through many years of experience. You know, I'm not just fresh out of college, had a couple years of teaching. I've had this will be 24 years of teaching, and I really think I have something to offer at the next level as an administrator. Oftentimes I find myself sitting in meetings and the presenter will say something, I'll say, yep, that's exactly how I feel, or that's exactly what I would say, or that's exactly the answer I would give. And so I'm almost that person no longer taking in things, but wanting to share, to help, to lead. My professional goals are to receive this endorsement and then continue to learn, be a lifelong learner by reading and researching. I've had to do a lot of reading and researching while completing these classes, and I know that good leaders read, and they read a lot, and I want to continue being a lifelong learner by reading and researching. I actually just have taken a position as an assistant director at our special education co-op. The current assistant director will still be there, but he needs help fulfilling his duties. So I have been hired to work part-time at the co-op. So my professional goal obviously is to fulfill these duties to the best of my ability while being part-time director and then being also part-time special education teacher at my school. I will make all efforts to assist and provide support for my teachers, my staff, and my paraeducators. This is a goal of mine, to not pull that support out, but continue providing the support that I know they need to be successful. My personal goals include the fact that I want to continue supporting my 4 grown children in their post-secondary schooling and their full-time employment opportunities. As they grow older, I want to be there for them, to support them as they get started in their careers. My family is very important to me. I also want to continue to support my community and the youth while serving others through my church and local 4-H clubs. And then finally, I want to continue supporting and assisting my husband Colby on the family farm as we grow older and reach retirement. And so these are my personal goals, is to assist and help others while I continue on with my career. My last slide is why I chose Fort Hays State University. First of all, I did receive my undergraduate degree from FHSU and had a wonderful experience. You can't beat the cost for a very good education. I really enjoy the online format and the 4-week courses. I know it's a lot and it keeps me very busy, but I like diving in and getting it done. I have received immediate feedback and responses from my professor, which I appreciate very much. Professors, their valuable suggestions and resources given to me have been very helpful, and almost every time I've emailed or called, I've had an immediate response. And my expectations After gaining this endorsement, while gaining this endorsement, I wanted to gain it in a short amount of time while completing justifiable work that holds value for a future job in school administration. I feel like that is happening through Fort Hays State University. Thank you for watching.